Here is Fenris of Dragon Age 2. He is a slave hunted by his former master. He's cool. In most games, you will need to befriend him or at least not disgust or annoy him enough to make him leave or stop interacting with you in a meaningful manner.
I need to go.
Which, if you squint, kind of says, act right or you lose content. Many such cases in highly reactive RPGs such as Baldur's Gate 3. This is not the case in Dragon Age 2. Dragon Age 2 is a story of how you're surrounded by charming and cool people who make you regret your life choices whenever they talk about stuff they believe in. Hawk included, apparently, though some are more right than others.
I hope you found a balm for it here.
And because it is a BioWare game, the interactions and relationships you have with these characters are part of the point and the fun. And also because it is a BioWare game, it has romanceable characters. This is Meryl. She is an elf, and is sort of the Marcel of the game, in that she's presented as cute.
Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
But her skill set is designed for pure destruction. She is not here to cast haste, she is here to destroy everyone in your way. This adorable little elf, voiced by Evie Miles, has her conflict set up early. She is headstrong and is fully convinced that she is ready to handle the risks and consequences involved in restoring an ancient artifact of her people, the Illuvion. The consequences and context of which are a whole different and interesting discussion for another day. The way she's presented,
I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on.
It's cozy. And your furry friends are charming.
Oh, are the rats back? I thought I'd found all their holes. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is tricky.
eggs players into being kinder to her in an effort to provide her the support and warm environment she appears to have been deprived of. Naturally, this takes a turn later on as she reveals exactly what risks she is taking on.
Never mind.
I felt the veil shift. You called something here. Are you insane?
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
Sure, demons are very helpful. Right up until they take your mind and turn you into a monster.
Well, yes. But that won't happen. I know how to defend myself.
And Hawk and the player are subsequently more concerned about what exactly Meryl is doing and whether she can truly handle it. In most games, disagreeing with her goals or actions can prevent the romance from happening in the first place. But Dragon Age 2 has something different. Instead of an approval or disapproval system, as in other RPGs and even other Dragon Age games, you get the friendliness or rival system. Disagreeing or doing things against your companion's interests or beliefs does not remove them from the picture. And more interestingly, it doesn't mean you hate each other. Even if it does mean you don't like each other that much. A friendship with Fenris is generally pleasant. The elf will share his thoughts with you without seeming pressed.
Your problems are my problems.
Unlucky you.
While the conversations remain largely similar when Fenris is rivaled, the tone and connotations are very different. Hawk doesn't call him a friend.
You help me, I help you.
Hawk frames their concern for Fenris and their willingness to listen as a result of Fenris being on their team. It's more of a give-and-take situation. This is interesting, as rival relationships with your companions can be filled with friction,
We're done here. Talking to you is exhausting and not much fun.
but can still lead to positive impacts on their lives.
I'm glad we got rid of Castillon. I'm proud that we did. He had a nice ship, but it was just a ship. Knowing he's gone is... I can't describe it. We've done something special for the people he wronged. I don't know if it's justice, but it certainly is satisfying.
How much and what changes does vary from character to character, but their plots as a whole remain the same and are progressed by what quests you choose to accomplish, rather than what they think about you. What definitely takes a tonal shift and what inspired this video is the romances in Dragon Age 2.
I don't care. it can go pester someone else.
One of the stronger shifts in tone comes in with the Meryl romance. This starts in Act 2. It is after her personal quest in which you have a choice of whether or not to give her an elven/Dalish artifact, or not.
Hawk, because Meryl won't listen, I give this heirloom of my clan to you for safekeeping. Please, don't let her do this.
This artifact is critical to her goal of restoring the Illuvion, the aforementioned artifact of her people. There are plenty of other issues here, such as the infantilization of mages, but that is for yet another video. Naturally, Meryl's reaction varies between shocked support.
Take the knife. Just try not to cut yourself with it.
Thank you. I knew you would understand.
And dropping a slur on you if you deny her the
home.
item.
I'm keeping it. I can't let you do this.
You're keeping a priceless heirloom of my clan. You have no right. You're not even Dalish. I can't believe you. Why did I trust you? You're just a shemlin like all the others. I have nothing further to say.
This choice defines your relationship with her, with the denial option flipping any friendliness you had with her into rivalry.
I can't believe I've been such an idiot believing you'd help me. Go! I'd rather be alone.
Regardless of what you choose, you are tied together for whatever reason, because the next time Hawk arrives at their home, Meryl is there.
I'm not as perfect as you think, Meryl. I'm not some sort of goddess.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Some people worship you from afar, you know. It's foolish of me to even dream that you might.
I thought I was pretty obvious already, but I could spell it out for you. Meryl? But what if I just enjoy being your protector?
If you stick with me, you and everyone you love will be in danger. Do you understand? I can't bear if anything happens to you because of me.
I told you, I won't let that happen.
Don't save me. Please. Just don't.
I am gonna digress and say that this is not about having a healthier or less toxic or more toxic relationship in the game, because Jesus Christ. This is about the many different stories and experiences you can tell with the rich characters in Dragon Age 2, thanks to the rivalry and friendship system. I'm not always here for the golden ending. Sometimes I'm just here for the drama, baby. Digression complete. The richness of the experience here is chef's kiss. Meryl in a friendly path is happier, more confident to a point, but Hawk can be read as taking an enabler stance to someone they love, which is not always healthy. If you're on a rival path and deny her the Iron Home, she is shaken, apologetic, and Hawk in some ways is directly helping infantilize Meryl, but in some ways also provides Meryl with further friction against her cavalier attitude and confidence regarding her sketchy methods, which can lead to introspection and growth. In this situation, content isn't taken away from you. You do not get less game because you chose one option over the other. You get a different experience.
You and I don't always agree, but
One more reactive to your actions.
perhaps this is what it means to have a friend.
Dragon Age 2 had a lot of flaws, many of which likely stemmed from its limited development time of around 16 months, which is insane. Much of its potential, such as living in Kirkwall, visiting the same areas so you can watch it and the people within change and grow, never truly came to fruition, and we ended up with reused assets over and over again instead. But it did manage to give us this rivalry and friendliness system. This is a system that allowed us to have a deeper and more meaningful experience within the game. It gave us more choices with our stances within the game without losing out on interacting with beloved companions. It is, of course, far from perfect. It still very much supports an extremist or hyper-consistent stance rather than a nuanced one to the situations in the game, but it remains unique and holds a special place in my heart. I want to leave you with this.
Thank you very much for the help earlier, Varric.
You made it back to the alienage in one piece, then?
I don't know how I wound up in Darktown. There are just too many corners in Kirkwall.
Still got that ball of twine?
I left it at my house. Don't worry, I won't get lost while we're following Hawk.
Bring it next time, Daisy. Just in case.
I didn't expect you to stick around for this mess, Meryl. This has nothing to do with your elves.
I love Hawk. I wouldn't go anywhere.
But it's not your fight.
I love Hawk.
You said that.
I say it a lot. It makes things clearer. Takes away doubt when everything is crazy and people are dying.
I understand.
Oh, good. Someone should.
Hawk in a romance with Meryl becomes a North Star for her, I think. One she quickly falls in love with.
I love you.
The complications and implications of it vary drastically whether or not she was friend-manced or rival-manced. And I think it's great if a Dragon Age 2 gave us that experience, with Meryl's romance, with everybody's romance, even if the packaging isn't the best. Thanks for watching. I am Patinator. I will see you later.